Now, here's the first place that people will lie to you. When it comes to real estate, I would always advise you have at least a 3 to 7 year hold plan. And the reason for that is the transactional cost around real estate can be really prohibitive. You can end up having to bring a lot of money to the table, even if you see some appreciation. So you're going to do your down payment, but on top of that, you're going to have closing costs on a property like this, probably $6,000 or $7,000. On top of that, if you're working with any turnkey house like Bedrock or like one of the big turnkey houses that helps people kind of done for you style real estate, semi passive, if you're going to work with any of those houses, they're all charging between $5,000 to $8,000. Some of them charge an upfront fee just to work with their team between $10,000 and $30,000 just to look at their pre-vetted product that they've got. No matter what you're doing, there's going to be some fees. There's going to be at least closing costs. There's going to be at least title work. There's going to be at least title insurance. There's going to be at least recording. Most states have some sort of stamps or transactional taxes when it comes to real estate. But when people talk about your investment, they're like, oh, yeah, what was your down payment? Bull freaking crap. There's more than that. There's your down payment, there's your closing costs, there's your acquisition fees. That is primarily the reason that I tell people don't invest in real estate unless you want to hold it for at least 3 years. And the reason for that is you're not just paying 100% for a good piece of real estate, right? You're also paying closing costs, maybe another 6% in closing costs, maybe another 1% in realtor fees or whatever, right? You're probably paying between 105% to 107% just to get the property into your name. That's also the reason that at Bedrock, we don't just have properties sitting in a fund that we're going to sell you. Because truth is, if I just went out there and bought, real estate is a terrible inventory product. All right. Because I would be paying the extra 7% of closing costs. And then when you wanted the property, you would be paying the 7% of closing costs again. Because you would need your own title insurance policy. You would need your own protections in place. You would need your own mortgage. You would need your own recording stamps for the county, the transactional stamps. You might need to pay your own Obamacare transactional tax. And so the truth is, there's all those closing costs every time you close. Most pro formas that I see only use down payment, right?